Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1, and Chelsea do it again. They make Manchester United look good again, and all of a sudden anything that could have went wrong. It's been 13 years since I saw Chelsea go to Old Trafford and get a victory. 13 years in the Premier League. I was 16 years old. Don't make me feel sick that I've had to wait this long, and Chelsea once again went there, and anything and everything that could have went wrong. It's to the point where people are saying Enzo Maresca out. You're entitled to your opinion. People are saying that Sanchez is a bozo. You're entitled to your opinion. People are saying this was the most disgusting performance they have ever seen. You're entitled to your opinion. Now it's time for my opinion. And we need to break this down. We need to talk about the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. And honestly speaking, if I was to sit here and try to tell you take positives, call me a muppet and turn off this video. Genuinely. Because the positives in this is me stretching two. One of them being Reece James and one of them being Andre Santos. The rest is all abysmal. I'm not giving any bad today. I am going to talk about the downright ugly. And what I'm going to do is use this as a form of therapy. And the way that you should go into the comment section and let me know how you feel, because that needs to be your form of therapy, because we're a community that Chelsea Football Club are absolutely humiliating every time they go into Manchester. Whether it's City or United, we always get embarrassed. And I am sick and tired of this club doing this to us. Today was just another repetition of what we've seen over and over and over and over again. I'm gonna break this down. We're gonna get into it. You're gonna hit the like button because it's late at night and I'm still making this video for you lot, and subscribe to the channel because you ain't gonna find better Chelsea content anywhere else. Let's get started. Look, I'm gonna start with a downright ugly. I'm gonna end you lot on a high note with a happy day, and you can go, oh well. But we need to talk about it. The way the game started, the red card. Let's not avoid the elephant in the room. Long ball. Straight away, the first thing that is wrong. Chalobah loses an aerial duel. Sesko's 6'5". You can lose an aerial duel. It makes sense, right? You can lose that. Caicedo doesn't read the bounce. Caicedo lets Mbeumo go in front of him. Mbeumo reads it rather than him. And then Bobito, Robert Sanchez decides, no problem, Giza. I hold my beer. I haven't made a mistake this season that I got punished for. Time for me to get punished. And what makes me sick is if Sanchez ran out first time and Mbeumo made it, I swear to God, mum's life, sister's life, dad's life, wife's life, I would not be here saying he is a bozo. I would have said the striker's just quicker than him. It happens. But why he's a bozo is he goes, he comes back, he goes again. Are you doing the candy dance? It's a candy. Are you doing the dance? Go forward, go back, go... What are you doing? Genuinely, what are you doing? That split second of hesitation cost him. He missed the ball, got the man, and it's a goal. He missed the ball, got the man, and it's a goal. And that cost Chelsea Football Club. I don't care what anyone says. That changes the game. In that position, you concede. In that position, you pull out of the challenge, you let Mbeumo go through, and you pray that Fofana gets back or we go 1-0 down. Nope, he doesn't. We're punished. No problem. Straight away, Maresca now. Hold my beer. Maresca needs to start making decisions. What Maresca did for me is mind-boggling. I still can't understand. I tried to think of the logic. I really did, but I can't. I really don't understand. All right, you need to take someone off. You're taking out Estevao. You took Estevao on to put Jurgensen in goal. No problem. I totally understand why you did that. It makes sense, right? You needed to sacrifice somebody. You sacrificed Estevao. When I saw Pedro Neto coming off and Tosin coming on, I'm like, hold on, who's going to attack? Joao Pedro and Palmer. Neither one of them have outstanding pace. So our fullbacks are Reece James and Cucurella. We're going to go with a midfield of Caicedo and Enzo. And on the counter-attack, we're going to Joao Pedro and Palmer. Doesn't make sense. I would have loved to have a Pedro Neto. You know, somebody that can carry the ball. Somebody that will run. Somebody that will chase. Nope, doesn't. Okay, no problem. Thereafter, mistake number 2. We could see the goal. And the goal that we concede to Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion, is a poor goal. But it's a goal that you can accept, right? The ball comes in, Dorgu wins the first header, the second ball, defense pushes out, and what happens is Bruno Fernandes is running in. And it's a Frank Lampard goal. We've seen Frank do this for Chelsea for years. You know, everyone's running out, no one's picking him up because he's a late runner into the box. He taps it in, and it's a beautiful goal. The VAR absolutely triggered me. He looks offside, man. Can you not make up your mind? Is it this part you're measuring from? Is it this part you're measuring from? Is it my asshole you're measuring from? I don't understand. What are you measuring from? Because that for me looked on offside. I was watching with neutral fans today, and neutral fans were like, yo, that's offside. And when the goal was given, I lost my head. I absolutely lost my head, because anything that could have gone wrong went wrong. It didn't make sense to me. So there's a red card because of a bozo decision, and then all of a sudden there's a stupid goal given that in my opinion wasn't a goal. The second thing that I want to talk about, Palmer coming off, back to Enzo Maresca. At the end of the game, we hear that Enzo Maresca said all week he's had injuries. He was a late fitness test. He wanted to play, but after 20 minutes, he decided he wasn't ready. So let me get this straight. You knew this guy had fitness issues. You ended up and opted to take off Neto or Estevao rather than Cole Palmer, and then just left us with one attacker. One attacker. You are bluffing. You are absolutely bluffing. That's another red asterisk to your name, brother. Another red asterisk. And when people say Enzo Maresca out, I can't blame them. I can't blame them. I absolutely cannot blame them, because the reason you make stupid decisions, and I have to sit there and justify your stupid decisions that I don't understand. Matters worse, it gets worse. The second goal they scored, the Casemiro goal, oh my mama's life. I have never seen something more stupid in my life. I'm looking at this goal. I've watched it 4 times, right? And then I watched it a 5th. Then I watched it a 6th. And I'm getting kettled thinking about it right now. The ball comes in, right? Reece James kicks it in the air. The balls are up in the air for 2-3 seconds. The ball goes out of the camera frame. You watch the replay. Enzo's trying to block people off. Tosin, the biggest man on the team, rather than go and attack the ball, decides, hey, I'm going to run it away from the ball. Fofana's there. I don't know what Fofana's doing. I think he still thinks he's on holiday in the Dominican. Yeah? And he's still injured, because he's like, hey, I'm not involved. Luke Shaw rises like a salmon because he's got to run up. No one else is around. Ball goes to Casemiro, goal. The problem here is, yeah, if Tosin ain't gonna go for it and Fofana's not, what is my backup goalkeeper doing? On what planet is Jurgensen not meant to come and punch that, claim that, do something about that? The ball is right in there. Broski, you don't think it's the right time for you to go jump in? You don't think this was the right occasion for you to make a statement and come and collect that ball, relieve your team of the pressure? No. And you know what's disgusting and what I can't believe I need to say? We got to see why you don't play Jurgensen. Because Sanchez claims that. Sanchez might be a lot of things. Today, you know, I might be harsh on Sanchez. It's because I'm angry. Sanchez is a better keeper than Jurgensen. I don't care what anyone says. Jurgensen's an absolute full-fledged bozo, because he needs to come out and claim that. He doesn't. He stays on his line. He does the candy too. 1 second in, 1 second out, 1 second in, 1 second out. Make up your mind. Are you coming or are you going? The reality is, you should have been coming. And he didn't. Boom. Casemiro scores. 2-0, game over. And what makes me sick is they get a red card and everyone's like, oh my God, we should be back in this game. We can't be. Maresca messed it up. And Maresca reiterated it by messing it up more as the game went on. And his excuses don't make sense. They don't make sense. He said he took off, George. He brought on George and Gusto because Fofana couldn't continue. Go for broke, we're losing. Why is Gittins and Garnacho not playing? Why is Tyreek George all of a sudden a integral member of this team? Somebody explain it to me. My man's meant to be playing for a Southwest London team and it ain't Chelsea. He's meant to be playing in West London for Fulham. The deal almost broke. I can't lie to you, it makes me sick. Yeah, watching Tyreek George up there because he ain't good enough for Chelsea. And Garnacho and Gittins is £19 million worth of assets that you invested in. The manager don't want to use. The manager don't want to use. What are we doing here, man? Honestly, what are we doing here? Somebody explain to me. This is unacceptable. We are consistently dropping points. Consistently losing games here. And you know, a lot of people are going to say, it's not on Maresca. We dropped points today because of Sanchez. No, we dropped because of decisions Maresca made. Sanchez is off. It doesn't mean you take off your attackers. We're back to 10v10. Bring on subs at halftime. Take off Fofana. Bring on another attacker. Go 2 at the back and let's go machine for machine. Nope, it went 2-1. We posed no threat. We scored a goal from Fofana that was offside clearly. Okay, no problem. We look better from corners now. We're posing more of a threat. Reece James all of a sudden now looks like a competent right back. Surprise, surprise. Maybe you might use the right back in his right back position and not invert him. And then what? What else? Andre Santos, the other positive. The other positive, and I am stretching there because I think he had a good game, but can I really be pulling out positives from today? I am absolutely triggered. I am absolutely annoyed. My mind is finagled. I am angry. I am absolutely infuriated. This is 5 games in. We have got 8 points from 15. And these 8 points, in my opinion, should be 11. We should have beat Brentford. We should have done today. We should have won today. They cost us today big time. And it hurts. And if it doesn't hurt you, you don't support the team the way I support the team. Because I go life or death for this team, man. I'm at a family barbecue today, my mother-in-law's birthday. I'm sitting there and watching the game, and I swear to God, all I wanted to do was sit in peace and quiet and watch the game and be in my own misery. I had people, don't worry, you're going to score. What game are people watching? Genuinely, I can't believe some of the football I am seeing. The decision making from Maresca, the defenders, man, these directors have got blood on their hands. When I said it was a 5 out of 10 window for incomings, you lot cooked me. I was right. And I already can comfortably say it. Garnacho, Gittins, Isugo, Delap, for no fault of their own or for the fault of their own, because they're not good enough, are not involved. Delap's injured. It's not his fault. Asugo's injured. He's not involved. Gittins is basically not used. Garnacho is basically not used. Broski, we're running out of solutions here. This is 150, 180 million pound of assets that were meant to make us better that are not involved. Lavia's not here. Do you not see the mess that we're in? Lincoln on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever it is, has become huge. You lose that and his position might be untenable. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. We might have to be thinking about, do we sack him? But that ain't going to happen because these directors are not going to get rid of him. And for me, what's irritating me is he's not using our players to the best of their abilities. And people are going to say, what are you talking about? Enzo Fernandez is a deep-lying playmaker. Andre Santos is reiterating he should be starting games. He's not starting games. Reece James is a right back. Today he played a right back out of necessity. We need to do more, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry for ranting. I'm posting this at an evening time. I hope you lot enjoyed it. So hit that like button.